This video is on solving quadratics by completing a square. This is a basic technique. Not particularly exciting. There's a worksheet attached to this video. I'm just going to do some problems from it. Hopefully the formula will become apparent as I go through the process. Alright, this is number 1 from the video. I'm sorry, from the worksheet. So we got x squared x minus 50 equals 9. This technique, contrary to other suggestions I've made, we're not going to move everything to one side. What we're going to do is keep my quadratic and linear term on the left and move everything else to the right hand side. Note the way I'm leaving a space there. This technique is called completing a square. What we're going to do is turn the left hand side into a perfect square. It's easy to do. The idea is you just take the middle coefficient, the linear coefficient, divide by 2 and square it. So basically it's 4 squared. But because it's an equation, whatever I do to the left hand side I must do to the right hand side. But I'm going to go ahead and work out the square. Alright, so 4 squared and 16 are the same. Now remember, I did this on purpose. I added this 4 squared on purpose. My purpose being that the left hand side now is a perfect square. Well, the perfect square is x, and this is the general way. Bring down the x, bring down the 4. The sign that goes in between is the sign of the linear coefficient, and that's what it is. Okay. Go ahead and complete the right hand side. What's that? 75. Okay. All right, now we have a square on the left. What we're going to do to solve this is just simply take the square root of both sides. That's going to give me x minus 4. Remember, when we take the square root of a square, it goes away, and this is going to be plus or minus square root of 75. Keep in mind, we do plus or minus when we're solving an equation. Right? If we were simply asked what square root of 4 is, then it would just be 2. But here, we're trying to solve for all solutions of this, so it's plus or minus. Let's go ahead and bring this over. That'll be 4 plus or minus, and simplify that a little bit, and that's 5 root 3. If you don't know where that comes from, go back and look at your notes on how to simplify radicals. That's basically it. If this were some whole number, something nicer, we would actually work out the plus or minus. Keep in mind, this is the same thing as 4 plus 4 root 3 and 4 minus 5 root 3. Since we cannot combine these two, we're going to leave it that way. And that's number 1. I want to jump to number 5. Number 5 is a little different because we have a leading coefficient. Alright, here we go. Okay. Here, again, we're going to move this minus 92 to the right. We can go ahead and divide through. The technique requires that the leading coefficient be 1. So we don't want that 4. So what we're going to do is divide the entire equation by 4. We're not dividing simply because there's a common factor of 4. We divide it because we don't want it. We don't want that 4 in front. So this becomes x squared plus 2x, and 96 divided by 4 is what? 24. Okay. Alright, take half the middle term and square it, so I'm adding 1 squared to both sides. 1 squared is 1. This becomes x plus 1 squared is 25. Right. Remember, x squared, x, 1 plus, plus. Alright. Now we take the square root of both sides. That becomes x plus 1 equals plus or minus square root of 25. And we know what the square root of 25 is. It's 5. So what we got is negative 1 plus or minus 5. Break that down. It's negative 1 minus 5 or negative 1 plus 5. So that's negative 6 or 4. Those are our solutions to number 5. Okay, I'm going to do another one. Let's see, we're going to jump to number... let's try number 13. 13? How about 10? Let's do something similar. Let's do 10. No, not 10. I can't count. 9. 9. Alright, sorry. Doing number 9. What am I thinking? Since I have the luxury of time, I should probably... Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. Alright, move everything to the left. Sorry, I'm not moving everything to the left. I want to move my quadratic to the left and give me 3p squared plus 18p. But I want to move the plus 13 to the right, making it negative 13 over here. Okay. Again, I have a leading coefficient of 3, so I divide through by 3. I get p squared plus 6p equals negative 13 thirds. And one of the drawbacks of completing the square is that you tend to get stuck with fractions in the middle of the problem. Alright. Take half the middle term and square it. That's 9 over there. This becomes p plus 3 squared, right? P 3 plus. What's negative 13 thirds plus 9? Well, 9 is 27 thirds, so 27 minus 13 is 14. So it's 14 thirds. Take the square root of both sides. I get p plus 3 equals plus or minus square root of 14 thirds. Okay, we're going to move the... Well, let's rationalize the denominator real quick. When we rationalize this, we're going to multiply the numerator and denominator by 3. That'll give me 3 times 14 is 42. So square root of 42 over 3. Only one more step. Moving the plus 3 to the right, giving me negative 3 plus or minus square root of 42 over 3. Some math teachers may prefer one fraction instead of 2 fractions. I'm saying negative 3 is a fraction. Alright, then that'll be negative 9 plus or minus square root of 42 over 3. All I did was find a common denominator. Remember, every whole number has a 1 underneath. The common denominator is 3. Negative 3 over 1 is the same as negative 9 over 3. So that's where that's coming from. I personally don't see anything wrong with that answer. But maybe your teacher's picky. Okay. Alright, I'm sorry, all teachers are picky. I'm one of them. Alright, let's see if we can do another one. Let's do number 11. One more, number 11. I'm wanting to stumble across something. And I'm not stumbling well. Okay. I'm going to move the 8n to the left, the minus 13 to the right, giving me 8n squared minus 16n equals 13. Again, I have to divide by the leading coefficient of 8. N squared minus 2n equals 13 over 8. Still not coming out. That's going to give me plus 1 squared, plus 1. That's n. Bring down the minus. 1 squared equals, what's 13 eighths? Plus 1 is 21 eighths. Take the square root of both sides. Plus minus 21. Square root of 21. Great. Rationalize the denominator. I'm going to multiply top and bottom by 2. It's going to give me 42 on top, square root of 16 on the bottom, which is 4. So, that's a minus. So I've got n equals 1 plus or minus the square root of 42 over 4. Again, if your teacher likes one fraction, that would be 4 plus or minus square root of 42 over 4. Here, common denominator will be 4. 1 is same as 4 over 4. There we go. Okay. Alright, I'm going to do just one more. Number 12. Alright, move everything. No, I'm not moving everything. I'm just moving my quadratic to my left. Subtract 4b squared. That'll be 2b squared plus 12b. Move the 99 to the right. That'll be b squared plus 6b equals negative 99 halves. Okay. What am I doing? I want to take half the middle terms and square it. Add it to both sides. So b plus 3 squared. So that's 9. Negative 99 plus 18 is negative 99 plus 18. Gives me 181. It's 81 halves. Take the square root of both sides, give me b plus 3 equals plus or minus square root of 81 over 2. B equals negative 3 plus or minus. That's going to be 9 root 2 over 2. Square root of 81 is 9. I rationalize the denominator, which means I'm going to multiply top and bottom by 2. So give me square root of 4 on the bottom, which is 2, and there's not much I can do with the additional 2 on top. Okay, that's it. Something went awry. Ooh, I made a mistake. Here's a negative 99, so this should have been a negative 81. Making that square root of negative 81. Well, what happens when you take the square root of a negative? Well, we have an imaginary answer here, so I should have an I in there. Ooh, did you catch that mistake? Well, I'm going to leave that mistake in there. Alright, that's it. That's the end of the video. Bye-bye.